Hey guys, Sam here. This is a segment we call The Buzz. This is some expert tips, insider trends. It's a closer look at the world of fence and the universe of .com. Because we work with so many wonderful friends and clients from around the country on a daily basis, we see things, we hear things, we learn things, we create things. So I want to take this opportunity to share with you what I hope to be some really good, useful information that will help you and your business. So let's get right into it here. We're going to take a closer look at four key topics today. Trends in the fencing industry, some things we think you should know. How to get more leads is an important topic always. Some upcoming events that we think are very important that you should know about. If they're not already on your radar, I want to make sure they get on your radar. And then at the end, we're going to do a quick little preview of some next generation stuff that we've been working on that we're really excited about. We're going to give you a little preview of some of that stuff. So first up, let's talk about trends in the fencing industry. So one of our responsibilities at .com that we take very seriously is to understand, what's new, what's happening, what's about to happen, what are the current trends, what are people searching for on Google, of course, is always a big topic for us. What are they interested in as they're doing those searches, and how can that information help you, of course, is the key. What you are seeing here is a screenshot from a tool called Google Trends. This is just one of the tools that we use to make sure that we have all the latest information so we can do the best job for you. Using this tool, we can stay on top of trends literally on a daily basis. The fencing industry doesn't it's not that dynamic. It doesn't change that much. So weekly or monthly updates are way more appropriate and reasonable for the fencing industry. But in this case, since I have not shown this to you before, we are looking at some key trends in what people have been searching for on Google in the past 12 months, just so you can see what's been going on here. So looking a little bit more closely at the screen here, you can see some of the big trends that have been happening over the last 12 months. This is an increase for pet fence related stuff is an increase of over 100%. So that's more than a doubling of in traffic. And you can see the rest. I don't have to read to you necessarily, but welded wire mesh, for whatever reason, has been a topic. Metal fencing, I think this is key. A lot of folks were talking about, do we call this thing aluminum fence or wrought iron fence? And then just in general, searches related to metal fencing are way up. I don't know why. I'm not a psychologist, but I can tell you what we're seeing and what Google's reporting. And so if there's a way to use that to your advantage, we should do that. Staining topics related to fence specifically is up, over 60% is a big big improvement. And then no dig as a topic has increased in interest on the internet by over 50%. So see, these are some of the biggest trends and topics that we have seen on Google in related to the fencing industry over the last year. So with those trends in mind, my question to you is, can you work any of these topics into your social media posts? Is there something in your business, the way you run your business, the way you talk to your customers, the way you sell, the way you market your products and services? Do these trends possibly help you make any changes or adjustments that could improve your business? And then very specifically, does any of this have a role on your website? So if we can, let's take a look at this together and see if there's some new and better information we can get on your site. The .com team works in the background to do those sorts of things anyway, but you might be able to help us do even a better job with that stuff. All right. Another trend or a change really relates to Google local service ads. So for those of you that are running Google local service ads or were considering running local ads, then this is information that's going to be really important to you. So Google changes things all the time. They're constantly tweaking and refining their different ranking algorithms and their ad platforms. I mean, that never ends. That's true all the time. So one recent change that I want to highlight here is the role that Google reviews plays in the ads that you're running and how they display and how they rank. So the snippet here shown on your screen comes directly from a recent Google published guidelines. So let me read this to you. Again, this is directly from Google. Reviews are the key factor when it comes to the ranking of your local service ads. Google takes into account your business review score and the total number of reviews. So that was not the case once upon a time, not too long ago, but that is now directly from Google, how important it is for your Google reviews. So here's yet another reason to make your Google reviews a priority. And just a reminder, we have great resources to help you do that. If you haven't taken advantage of some of the coaching videos that we have available, about how to get more Google reviews, how to reply to Google reviews effectively, make sure to reach out. We'll be happy to get that information to you. I can talk to you about it one-on-one, however, but as you can see, it's very important. We want to support you in any way possible, and even for running ads, they now are important. So let's take a look at some trends related to regular Google pay-per-click ads, which are different than the local ads, right? So as you can see on the screen, while the ad rates have increased tremendously over the past 18 months, that is true. In many markets, we are seeing a slight dip in prices, and more importantly, there are fewer competitors that are fighting for that. Those high prices, I think, drove a lot of people out from advertising recently. So look, every market is different. It's not going to be the same in, say, Atlanta as it is in Houston, as it is in Dallas or New York or any of these places, right? Every place is different. South Florida, Tampa, all these different areas. So what's happening in your market is a conversation that we have to have. But we are seeing the ad rates generally going down and fewer competitors recently. So it is important to understand the big picture and know that we are recommending for most people that it might be time to get more aggressive with your Google ads or get into the game if you have not been in the game at all. A little bit more about Google paid ads before we jump off of this. If you are running Google ads and you haven't had like a complete overhaul and fresh look at your campaign within the past 6 months, I strongly suggest you do that. As with everything else, Google's ad platform continues to grow and change and improve, and there were options that weren't previously available that are. So if you now anybody that .com already works with, if we're already managing your paid ads, you guys are good. We're on top of this. We handle all this stuff automatically. But I do know that there's a number of clients that we work with on website and SEO who maybe handle their own paid ads or have hired other agencies or previously had relationships with other agencies for paid ads, and you guys just stayed with them, and that's all great. But if you haven't had a serious overhaul in your paid ad campaign in the last 6 months or so, you might want to talk to us about how we could help and just take a fresh look and make sure that you're taking advantage of all the new information and options that are available. And on the screen here, you're seeing Garrett. He is our marketing manager, and he leads our great team of paid ad experts. We've really expanded this department in the last last 6 months in particular. And so we're doing a lot of this work. The team is excellent at it, and he would love to share with you information about all these new cool things that have either been added or improved or changed in some way. So if you want to have that conversation, just contact us. We can get you some information sheet. We can set up appointments to have those conversations. Again, the leads are everything, and paid ads are definitely going to help. Now, this is a big one here. So the economy's not good. Prices are high. Interest rates are high. They just released the latest job numbers literally yesterday that I saw them anyway. They weren't good. The election's coming up. There's a lot of reasons why selling fence right now is tough. I was in Salt Lake City a couple of weeks ago at the American Fence Association's mid-year leadership conference. Certainly one of the big topics that kept coming up for all kinds of different reasons was about the poor economy and how tough it is for fencers right now in different parts of the country. I've been fielding questions about this frequently, so I wanted to share some insights with you. Hopefully this will be helpful. And again, as I've said, different places are affected differently. There are certain markets that are hit really hard and other markets not as hard. Several of our clients have shared with us that they're having a record year, that this is the best year they've ever had. Meanwhile, we have other clients and then other folks, people that just call in and are considering working with .com, and we hear their stories, and the stories aren't good. I know there's a lot of people suffering in a lot of ways. I hope most of our .com clients are not suffering, thank God, but getting more leads is definitely a thing. So how do you get more leads? I developed this acronym not too long ago, as you can see. I call it PRAY. So let's see what this all means. The P stands for photos. You've heard me talk about this all the time. More project photos, better project photos, right? It's not just more, but let's improve our quality. We've got coaching videos about all this stuff. We could help you. Beautiful inspirational examples about how to take different angles and lighting and all kinds of different things, right? Just some inspiration to show your team so they could take better photos, more photos. People photos is always a priority of ours. Make sure that you are getting your people doing work. Again, a lot of coaching videos here, and customer photos. So I'm not going to go too deep into this. We have plenty of coaching on this topic if you need help, or I will be happy to jump on a Zoom meeting with you and your team and help in any way possible. We'll talk to your local photographers if they need help getting better fence photos or whatever it is. The R in PRAY stands for reviews. We've already talked about reviews as they relate to paid ads, local service ads. They impact your local ranking also. They absolutely increase your click rate. A company that has more Google reviews gets more clicks. A company that has more Google reviews and better Google reviews typically has better conversion rates. So guys, you can do this. This is work you can do right now. Again, if you need help on how to get more Google reviews, please let me know. We'll be happy to coach you through that as best we can and assist you in any way possible. The A in PRAY stands for ads. We've already talked about that quite a bit. I just cannot stress enough that this is not a terrible time to start running and getting more aggressive with your paid ads. They may be more expensive right now than you had seen in the past if you'd run ads a year ago or 2 years ago, but there do seem to be a lot less competitors in the market. In a lot of markets, this is a pretty good time. We've got a great team to help you. If you want or need the help, just reach out, let me know. And the why in PRAY is for you. And I really, man, I want to focus on this. This is maybe to me one of the most important things I'm seeing. I love working with fencers. We made a choice to work in this industry and ignore all other industries because I love fencers. But I see a lot of stressed out fencers out there. I hope not too many of our .com clients are stressed out, but in the larger area. But regardless, this is great information and advice for you guys to consider. Perfect you and project you. You got to invest in yourself and improve yourself. Like, you got to focus on you sometimes. I know fencers are such hardworking people that a lot of times we're not thinking about ourselves, and you get yourself run down. So, you need to be the best you that you can be so that you can be an effective leader. So I just want to encourage you guys, like some of the stuff in the beginning, eat right and sleep right and, be healthy and keep your relationships strong. If you're not in a great place, then you can't be the best you can be. But specific actions on top of that, improve your mind, make sure that you're reading, get out to different trainings and seminars so that you can learn and grow and improve, and then therefore you can improve your business as well. And so, by the way, right, just true praying, I would also recommend as a Christian man. I find a lot of value in that. Perhaps you will too. But in the mind space and the learning and growing, I want to encourage you guys to think about attending some key events that are coming up here. If you have never attended the Overdrive event in the past, I have a real treat for you guys coming up soon, September 9th and 10th. You don't have a lot of time to delay, but there are still some seats open. And if you can get out to Las Vegas for a couple of days, this is an intensive 2-day program, and you'll learn a ton, and it'll help improve your business. Here are some of the speakers that you can expect to be out there, just knocking it down. Of course, the king of all of this is Sean King, Mr. Fence. This is his event, and I will be there speaking as well, and some other great teachers and speakers. So if you can get to Las Vegas, do that. Now, the Overdrive event was situated so that it's the 2 days immediately before the fence show in Las Vegas. It's in the same place. Like Sean did a great job of getting this all coordinated so that you can get there, spend a couple days at Overdrive, and then potentially go stay for 1 or more days at the fence show. So if you can get out to Las Vegas, I was out there last year at this event. It is a wonderful event. You will learn and grow and connect. And so I just really, really want to encourage you, if there's any way to get out there, please get out there. This will be a good thing to do for you. Bring 1 or more of your team members. It's great. I will also be speaking and teaching at a number of sessions throughout the week as well. And my superstar creative director will be out there with me also, Aaron. And so this could be a great chance to get together with Aaron and I and have real intensive time together to dig into some stuff if you want, or just attend the show. Either way, guys, I want to encourage you to get out there. And then this is a little bit of an early heads up, but it maybe not so early, because probably my favorite event of the year is the Mr. Fence Academy Retreat. This is intensive. This is an incredible way to build yourself and build your business. And registration is now open at MrFenceAcademyRetreat.com. You can learn all about this event there. And seats, this event does fill up. It sells out every year. It fills up. So if you think that you would like to come, bring any of your team members, now may be the time to act before you get locked out of this thing. So that is all of the announcements I have. Now I thought I'd give you a little treat at the end here. I'm really excited. Nobody's seen this. I think I gave a quick preview to Sean King himself not too long ago, but I don't think anyone else has seen this yet outside of .com. So I just want to show you some of the super cool things that are going to be hitting your websites really soon. So we have gone crazy on some animations. In this case, we've got a big commercial slide gate, or a big commercial vertical lift, overhead lift gate, vertical pivot gates. We've got all kinds. All of these are animated, all different motions, slides, and swings for all kinds of different commercial gates. For residential, we've done the same thing. We've got in this case vinyl gates, and there's chain link gates, and some of them have scenes. I think there's some wood up here. Oh yeah, so here's some wood gates, slide and swing gates. All kind. We have literally hundreds of these things we've been making recently. This is one that I want to show you guys what we've been. This is really fun for me. So you can see that these are also animated in the way that they respond. We can change different backgrounds. We can change, you can see, right? We can have different types of fences that we do. So we've been there's nothing like this exists anywhere. We're very, very proud of this incredible team that I have at .com that does all this stuff. This is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. We'll dig into this. This is going to be available in about 30 to 45 days, the full set of it, and I'm really excited to show all the .comers all the different stuff that we're going to be able to add to your site. If you have not already connected with us on social media, please do that. This is a great way to stay in touch with us, whether Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and we're now have a big push to get way more active on YouTube. So in the coming weeks and months, we already have quite a few videos up there, but we have a bunch that are going to be hitting. So guys, get out there. Let's figure out how to be awesome together. There are links to everything that I talked about in this video. There are links in your email that you could just click and get to anything that you want to, except for that beautiful animation demo. I'm not showing that to anybody yet. All right, guys, have a great week. Look forward to talking to you again soon. Let's be awesome together.